It's time for my Berlingo to become a camper. We bought a used boot jump on Facebook Marketplace. We've never tried it, so I think now is the time. So we've already got the window blinds, kindly made by Fuel Lagoon, and now fitted. Just as an example, I haven't fitted all of them because we're going to be working in the car. We don't want it to be pitch black in there while we're trying to film. But this is the jump box. We found it on Facebook Marketplace. It was fitted to a Doblo, but we think it was designed for a Berlingo. It certainly fits in a Berlingo. We've got a handy drawer here. We can put your cooker on, and there's even a little space underneath. That's never happening. Oh, and yeah, a slight issue is that it drops down below. There we go. It drops a bit low, but we've got these mats that the customer gave us to go under this to make sure it can come out over the lip. So it folds out into a double bed, and we got all the cushions, which I think makes this an absolute score. We've been looking at these sort of brand new, and brand new you're looking at least £500 to £600 just for the wood, and then you're probably looking at another 300 quid for a full custom cushion set. So this is a bargain. This middle bit, you can see the base in there. It can go up as a table, so you can sit either side of it. I've no idea if that's going to work, if we're going to fit in the back of a Berlingo for food. It's primarily just for me, but I suspect we will both go away camping in it. But it's going to be interesting to see how this all folds out, and does it actually make a comfortable bed? Would I actually want to sleep in this? Let's hope so, but yeah, we're going to find out together. Before we delve in, just a quick shout out to the wonky logo beanie hats. We're not impressed with these. They're very, very hubnut. The company couldn't even put a round logo in a round hole. So we're selling these for a knockdown price, 8 quid each. Usually our beanies are £10 each. We sold a lot at the NEC Motor Show. People were searching out the wonkiest because these are a limited edition. We're not going to do this, well, we might do the design again, but there's hopefully a bit better than that. We may go back to embroidered. I quite like an embroidered beanie, but it was just an experiment. Alas, an unsuccessful one. We've also got calendars, we've got Berlingo merchandise, t-shirts, hoodies and mugs available with Bella the Berlingo on, with the multi-ace design. Lots available on the Hubnut store, so head to hubnut.org once you finish watching this video. That'll be spiffing, thank you. Enough of that, let's work out what we've got. Now, the bit I've always wondered about is how you get from this state to camper, so let's work it out. We're going to have to start by taking the cushions out, and we'll pretend we're at a campsite, so everything has got to stay in the vehicle effectively. So we'll open up the front. We may have to fold the front seats. The front seats on a Berlingo of this age actually tip forward. That's going to be very, very useful because Berlingo was originally a 3-door. They've still got the tip facility, which just pushes the backrests back, gives us a bit of extra length. We need that. I cannot sleep in the back of this vehicle as it is. We've got the mats that I suspect at some point we will put... Oh, I'm joined by my little friends. Hello. Hello. This is Dot, and she's absolutely adorable, and that's her little brother down there. So that is farmyard security. Right, give me a moment, dogs. We'll just pretend the dogs aren't here. We'll see how that goes. So those mats will be going underneath the jump box, the boot jump rather, at some point, just to raise the level a little bit. We've got a big design flaw, is I don't have a spare wheel carrier for this vehicle, so the spare is there. That is less than ideal, I'm going to say, but that's where we are. We need to get that reinstated, and we got various little cushions as well, so I look forward to working out where on earth they go. There we go. We've got this piece which is unattached, which should be on the back of it. I think that's so it can sit over the transmission tunnel. We may have to manually insert that. Out you get, Dot. You are not helping, Dot. Absolutely adorable. And then we've got the table leg, which has nowhere to clip in. So I think a longer term point will be to have a couple of clips so that attaches somewhere so it doesn't just roll around, making irritating noise. Let's open the side window, side door as well. Got my camping chair, absolutely essential. And I'll show you how it's designed to work. So now we can see the boot jump itself, and it is designed to fold down in the boot when you haven't got the spare. Oi! That's my cleaning cloth. Oh, you give it back, you give it back. Take two. This is how the boot jump is designed to work then. It's designed to fold down into your boot so you can still use it as a regular vehicle. The idea is you don't have to keep taking it out. It can just live there. You can put your shopping in it or on top. And as you can see, you've still got plenty of boot space left, albeit if you want your luggage under the load cover, the capacity is somewhat reduced. It's still quite some way from zero. So we're going to fold the seats down and remove the luggage cover. So the idea is that we just drop the rear seats down like so, easily done. Just press a button and down they go. And then this folds out over the top. So let's see if that works. But this folds over like so, folds over again. And now we need to tip the front seats. That's easily done. Little lever down here. Apart from the fact someone's filled the front of the car with soft furnishings. This is always the challenge. How do you set this up when it's pouring down with rain? Well, we're going to have to put the little cushions there for a moment in order to fold this front seat. There we go. And now I see we have a slight issue. So this extra piece is designed to go under here. So you've got some support under that. I might just manually insert it for now. But there we go. That is a 6-foot bed. It's not perfectly straight. It's a little cattywampus, as they say in America. But yeah, that looks like it'll work as a bed, doesn't it? Nice and solid. So like I say, this is a table. So let's insert the table leg and see what it's like as a seating compartment. Well, isn't this quaint? But how well does it work? I have to climb in and find out. Yeah, I'm going to say this is probably more designed for Miss Hubnut. That is not ideal for me. Maybe I'll try it without the cushions. Bring myself down a bit. And yeah, that's still a little tight. But nonetheless, I could sit here and eat my dinner, maybe even get the laptop up. I don't use a laptop anymore, I do it all on the phone. That's no use. Oh, I'm not sure it's my main motivation for having this kit. So yeah, got a removable table here. So we can just, he says, remove it like so. Never get this pole out again because I wedged it on. There we go. And then we can just slide that back in. Drop the pole everywhere. Shut up. This only goes in one way, I think, and there we go. We're back to just having a box for a bed. Let's explore full bed mode. Okay. I don't think it really matters what order these go in, but that probably makes more sense. Right. Full bed. Do I fit in it? Let's find out. I'll take my shoes off. Don't want to get filth all over this. Oh wow. Oh. There we go. That is my feet right at the end, and my head is right at the end of the bed, and I certainly do fit. That's yeah, it's quite nice. Ah. And there's actually room for me to sit up. My head is just touching in a sit-up position. But yeah, that's actually quite acceptable. Getting in and out, I think I'd be doing through the back here. And I think I'd probably aim to pull the tailgate down and not latch it. So let's see how that works. Can I just pull the tailgate down? Oh yeah. There we are. So if I don't latch it, I can then easily open it without waking up an entire campsite. The idea of opening the sliding doors to get in and out at a campsite, not very appealing, and you kind of have to maneuver yourself out the door as you did so. That actually feels really comfortable. They're quite firm, which I like in a bed. I think that wouldn't be too bad at all. Throw a sheet over it. Be very comfortable. Oh, what now, dogs? So I am going to have to order a hinge so I can get this piece reattached. But if I pull that up to here, it did used to have a hinge along that edge. It has been removed, so it shouldn't be too difficult to reinstate one. And then that'll just give it the stability it needs down there. But yeah, I'm liking that. Be interesting to explore if I could find a way to support that up so I can use that as a backrest. I think that'd be rather spiffing. Maybe a different kind of attachment, or do I just let's fold the seats back. Hold a minute. Oh yeah, that's what I'm looking at. So then I can just, oh yeah, sit in a relaxing position. I can see straight out the back of the tailgate. Marvellous. Good night. And that's why I probably don't want to be opening the doors. They are blooming loud. Well, there we go. Camper conversion complete? Probably not. I'm just noticing how useful these little storage trays up here are going to be. And I'm also very glad I haven't got a modu top, because that would actually rob headroom at this point, as well as have a load of broken cupboards that are no use to anyone. I think this is going to be a really nice thing to sleep in. I'm really looking forward to it. It's amazing how cozy these Fuel Lagoon window blinds make it feel in here. They should be good for insulation as well as privacy. But I must admit, I'd probably want to put some sound insulation in above the roof panel as well. I think that would help with heat retention and also make it a bit quieter. You get a lot of ringing round because there's just no insulation. It's just a thin fibre board and then it's bare steel. But yeah, this is very, very nice, I think. I'm hoping it's not going to be too long before I go away again. So let's just discuss some practicalities. Must be said, I think I'm probably unlikely to fit any cooking facilities, even though I've got my handy drawer down there. I'm just the sort of person, if I'm going away for a couple of nights, I'll probably just go out for food. It's a lot easier, saves a lot of hassle, especially when you're camping, because of course it's not just the making of the food, there's the washing up of the food. It often means traipsing back and forth to facilities, which is fine in the summer, but in the winter months you want to be traipsing about as little as possible. In terms of electric, if it's a couple of nights, generally all I need to do is charge my phone. I do have a slight issue with the lights, which the lights are on a timer. So there must be some sort of body control module will just turn off the lights after a certain amount of time, which is great. It avoids you getting a flat battery. If I accidentally leave a door open or just not quite latched, the light won't stay on and flatten the battery. That's actually really useful. From lighting the interior point of view, less good, but one of my Whiteland Restoration head torches will probably be useful there. I can just put it in one of those overhead things pointed up at the roof. That'll probably be all the light I need. Otherwise, I'm charging my phone, which I can do off the cassette player. Cassette player? It hasn't got a cassette player. The USB stereo device I have fitted. That's got a permanent live, so I can charge that through the night, charge my microphones. That's not an issue. So we don't need to be thinking about leisure batteries. We don't have to think about carting gas around or any of that. I will miss not being able to make a cup of tea. But even then, I could take our little camping kettle, and we've got a wire in bob, a spare wire, where it's a camping socket straight into a normal 13 amp plug. So our camping kettle will quite happily run off one of those. So I could have tea on the move. And of course the tailgate itself is practical. This enormous tailgate is a handy shelter, so I can have this open and the interior is still going to stay pretty dry. You can get tents that hang off the tailgate, and that might be an upgrade. You can also get the drive away awnings as well, so you can leave the awning on your spot. You can chuck some of your clobber into it and leave that on your pitch and go off elsewhere. But really, this is all about minimalism. I'm trying to do as little as possible to have a camper. And for that, I think the Berlingo is going to be absolutely perfect. I already love the way this looks. I'm really pleased, and I cannot wait to go camping in it. I may have a little trial because I'm feeling in need of a nap. I might have a little snooze this afternoon. I'll let you know how I get on. But yeah, I think for 150 quid, absolute bargain. The craftsmanship, let's just show you. Build quality is not the best. It's just made out of plywood, so it's already getting a bit knocked about. But really, I don't care. This is my proof of concept. Is this a thing that works for us? So we'll give it a go and find out. And we haven't had to spend too much money. And I'm sure I could sell that again for what I paid. No problem at all. And yeah, like I say, having all the cushions just makes life that much easier. So yeah, really pleasing. It certainly looks better than the back seat of a Dacia Jogger if I ended up kipping on recently. That is not recommended at all. And finally, after all this time, we've got our little Berlingo Microcamper. So once I actually take Bella the Berlingo camping, I will report back on my experiences. That will be here on the main Hubnut channel. And yeah, I'm really pleased. We've waited so long for this. I've been looking at so many options. There are some beautiful little conversions out there. The Amdro ones, or Amdraw, sorry, are made up in North Wales, and they're like 1,600 quid, but it's got the cooker built in and everything. The craftsmanship looks absolutely first rate. This is one of those who've obviously looked for boot jumps are available, knocked something together out of marine ply and flogged it for a few hundred quid, and the quality is not the greatest. I don't know who made it. It certainly wasn't the person I bought it off. Thank you to her, by the way. She was very lovely, very pleasant to deal with. Facebook Marketplace, not always so joyous, but on this occasion she was absolutely superb. Helped us get it in and check it all over, even offered us some more window blinds, but obviously we're sorted for blinds. So yeah, the actual practicalities of sleeping in the Berlingo will come in a future video, hopefully not too far in the distance. But yeah, I hope you're as excited as I am. I'm really pleased. I'm really keen to try this. I'm very excited indeed. It should be fun. So thank you for watching. Don't forget, Hubnut store, all the merchandise, etc, and Rustival free. We're working on it, folks. We're working on it. But yeah, see you in a future video. Farewell. That's my bed. Genuinely, I've just had my first nap in the Berlingo, and oh, this is so comfortable. I've got just a dry robe as a cover. I'm toasty and warm and lovely. That was really nice. Oof. Now I've got to wake up because I need to edit this video and get it out tonight. So I'm going to have to go into office mode. Backrest up, office mode engage. Now to get this video edited.